black people are never really portrayed realistically.
And then I went out and bought some books that were about anatomy.
And then you started imitating.
Well, not really imitating, because, you know, I use them as a source material.
I had this a lot. Most of my reviews have been more reviews on
your personality.
On my personality, yeah, more so than my work mostly.
How do you react to that sort of thing?
They're just racist, most of these people.
Yeah, sometimes they can tell on me, don't they?
Well, they always do. I can't think of one big celebrity type person who they haven't done that to.
Kind of a slow process.
I'm a slow person.
They tend on you?
Here and there.
Basquiat is one of the most iconic artists of our generation. His way of self-expression through graffiti back in the 1980s granted him the opportunity to be included in the exhibition New York New Wave. He enjoyed a brief yet glamorous career by exploring Black identity issues, colonization, and consumerism in America. His art made such an impact that even today, his pieces can be extremely valuable, selling for tens of millions of dollars at an auction. But Basquiat's incredible sales aren't just evidence of effort and vision paying off. There's something that can improve your life and help you with your own journey, because Masterworks lets you invest in these iconic artists such as Banksy, Picasso, Basquiat, and more for a fraction of the cost. And when a painting sells, you get a potential return on your investment. Masterworks is the first company to file paintings with the SEC and now have over 550,000 users and 180 registered artworks. They've had a total of 9 exits, 6 of them this year alone. Masterworks' last 4 exits delivered 13, 17, 21, and 33% net returns. Masterworks has been offering a new painting every single week, and shares have sold out in minutes in the past, but you can get priority access to their new offerings by clicking the link in the description.
Art support.
I heard him say kind of like managed itself, which you don't really see sometimes a lot with artists because they just like to be about the art. They don't like to be about the business of art or the negotiation of art.
I think there's a lot of people that are neglected in art. I don't know because if it's who made the paintings or what. I don't know. I know black people are never really portrayed realistically not even portrayed in modern art enough. Just for a change, you know.
In fact, it reminds me a bit of Basquiat. I'm doing 100 things at one time in his work. Like when Basquiat said, I'm like, got the TV on, I have the radio on, I'm like reading a book and I'm painting. Like, that's a stream of consciousness. That's just how he is. So that's how it comes out in his work.
A lot more of your daily life is sort of documented and kind of put out there, you know what I mean? And you go to a restaurant and they write about it in the post on page 6, you know.
Where do the words come from?
Real life books, television.
Yeah, and you just skim them and start including.
No, I mean, when I'm working, I hear them, you know, and I just throw them down.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, things like Punic Wars. I remember that was in one of your.
Oh, that was from a guidebook on Roman history.
And you had been reading it and.
Well, it wasn't that long, that actual history part of it. It's like, you know, history of Rome in 5 pages, you know?
Yeah, and so you snatched a few words from it.
Yeah, I didn't snatch them, you know.
They caught your...
They caught my eye, and I took them.
With words and pictures, Basquiat plays with the basic theme of anatomy and the human body. Basquiat learns about anatomy by studying traditional art, and in the upper right corner there is a reference to the return of the prodigal son. By focusing on anatomy, Basquiat resurrects a basic mode of art that anyone can relate to. This painting is filled with cleverly drawn pictorial references, and it is funny, smart, expressionistic satire.
And then I went out and bought some books that were about anatomy.
And then you started imitating.
Well, not really imitating, because, you know, but I use them as a source material.
So why'd you want to do anatomy stuff?
Because I felt like it.
Unless you felt like it? All right. Go through, what's this?
Pluto. Based on a drawing that was the first drawing of the moon by Galileo.
Oh, and so this is actually an image of the moon there.
But actually, it's an image. Actually, it's an image of the moon. No, it's based on a drawing of the moon, but it's an image of Pluto.
Warhol and Basquiat have made art out of what few others would dare, a defacement of each other's painting. In each of these enormous neo-pop epics, Warhol begins with his choice corporate logos writ large. Enter Basquiat, who blocks out the boss's images or scribbles all over them.
It was very different for a black artist in 1982. Very different situation at that time.
So, and you're seen as some sort of primal expressionism. Is that? I mean,
Like an ape?
well, let's
A primate?
well, I don't know. Is that?
You said it. I don't. You said it. I've had this a lot. Most of my reviews have been more reviews on
your personality.
On my personality, yeah, more so than my work mostly.
How do you react to that sort of thing?
They're just racist, most of these people.
You go to a restaurant and they write about it in the post on page 6, you know. And
Do you like that?
I mean, sure, in some ways it's fun, yeah. I like to remain a little reclusive and not be be out there, you know, just to be brought up and to be brought down, you know, like they do to most of them.
Yeah, because sometimes they can tell on you, can't they?
Well, they always do. I can't think of one big celebrity type person who they haven't done that to.
They turned on you.
Here and there.
So I was like denied entrance to a movie theater, and you know.
Why?
Why?
They said it was my appearance, you know, that I looked like a bum, you know. But it never happened to me before. I just sort of like.
Don't go to that movie theater.
So this is why I'm here now, right? This is my appeal to boycott the Hollywood Twin Cinema, which is, they show good movies, but after that, you know.
Just decided you wanted to put a Roman belt buckle there and went to your drawing?
No, I wanted to put a Roman belt buckle on this painting, right? I had the idea to do it, and then I went all the way to the Metropolitan Museum, and I did the drawing of the buckle, and I came back with it, and I put it right there.
Oh, well, that's kind of a slow process.
I'm a slow person.